So we're going to have a little bit of a problem here as we start today. This is working now? I presume it is. Now, hello everyone. Welcome to another live stream here on Sunday night. Well, night for me anyways. But I wanted to do a couple of little things. I wanted to test the viability of live streaming X4 Foundations and how well the stream turns out. I am using FSR quality in the graphic settings. I usually can play this game with display settings. Here we go. On ultra quality FSR, and then it works nicely. But for the sake of the stream, and also for the fact that I am playing this modded at this time, I don't usually play that much modded. I tend to, because of the issues with performance. But let's just get to the sound here quickly. System sound, swing sound, fine, yeah. Okay, now as for the volume might be a bit fucked up due to in general, but we can of course adjust this as we go. I can only of course look at my volume meters here, and of course those of you who are watching live, welcome. Those of you who are not watching live, mayhaps watching in the future, into the past, watching this live stream as a VOD, thank you very much for popping in and watching it. You of course, what exactly is going to be the goal here as well? Just anything really. It's just to be testing if anything's working, and also see if there's any sort of major glaring issues with some of the mods that I've installed. I guess we'll start with the basics really. I have started a custom game start. All the story states are default. The only thing, and I've gone ahead and done a little bit of setup here on the account things here. Put in my name, organization, logo, default paint job. Do I want rather Saffron or Foundation Dread? I don't know. What I am thinking of doing here, maybe, is just to go through a bit of the things, of course. For those of you who haven't seen X4 before, because maybe you watched one of my Elite Dangerous streams and you're wondering what the hell is this thing. Well, it's a space game.
Argon Shipyard.
I guess, yeah. And you can just watch along and see what you like or what you think about it. I think for the first thing that we're going to do is we want to, because what I like to always do at every game start is deploy an advanced satellite at every single shipyard, trade station, and wharf. These are usually big hotspot locations, so I like to have a little eye on them. Not only for purchasing ships or selling ships to them.
Hyperion Gravidar signature acquired.
Oh boy.
Hyperion, just like a Shrike out of the mist.
The Hyperion DLC.
She's here. Suddenly, she's gone. Whoa, is she trying to shake me off? Not happening. I'm staying right on her tail.
Excuse me about that. I should have muted myself there.
Sentinel.
That is, of course, the Hyperion DLC, because I do have all the DLCs that are currently out for the game. I'm thinking, do we get this done with? Because then we literally just get it right off the bat. We get a freaking Hyperion to get us going, which is actually going to be very nice. But at the same time, do I want to challenge myself or do I want to make it easy for myself?
Cerberus, Vanguard.
Ha. The greatest pirate ship to ever exist, the Hyperion.
Sentinel.
It would be very useful. Although, of course, she will be now in this specific system, which is actually good because she's not a system that I frequent. So she can just sit there and constantly shout about how much she wants to Hyperion herself into an early grave. Yeah.
Jump gate, unknown sector.
I also have all the timeline stuff unlocked. The mods I have, of course, is I do not have VRO. I flat out refuse to use that shit. That shit is awful, boring, shit, etc., etc., etc. Instead, I have just a little variant expansion mod, which adds a few extra little turrets, another mod and a few extra ships. It reworks how the scale plate works. Scale plate and what's the other faction? And Yaki. That's the two factions. I think that thing would rework slightly, that one mod, and also a mod that adds a few extra weapons to the Boron arsenal, but gives them a bunch of extra weapons. And the Boron Megalodon. I'm mispronouncing that. My apologies. Yeah. So yeah, this is X4. Oh, what the hell's that little blip? No, that's just a glitch. What I do want to do is keep an eye out. So whilst I'm flying here, we need to keep an eye open. Because there's usually one of these systems, of course, that is the prime victim of being the presence for a Kahak hive. And something that I might not know about this game is that Kahak usually like to, well, and excuse the language, piss and shit all over your miners and ruin your fucking day. So as best, and basically the only way to stop them is to find their hives and delete them, completely destroy them. It completely neuters their effect. It's also important to have a little escort, because sometimes they do still spawn, but very rarely when all their hives are destroyed. So it's useful to know that, hey, okay, it's best to nudge them and have a little bit of defenses for your squadrons and for your miners and whatnot, so as to ensure that they are not harassed to death by those fucking things. Oh, and also another thing is probably to note is that we are starting with 0 credits. Because I thought, oh, of course, we have, of course, got a lot of modules and things that are very useful to have. I've given myself a whole bunch of blueprints to start with, just so this stream isn't too grindy, but I will still need to make a decent amount of money, and I will need to do a decent amount of flying about, doing things.
Turret entering system. Nobilius Memorial. Entering system. Artikvas phase.
I have also switched off the highways in this game. Some people might think that's an incredibly weird decision, but I have. And there's not much you can do about it, but yeah. Right. We want to go to this gateway now.
Jump gate. Argon Prime.
I will, of course, be watching the stream back once I've done streaming. Might also just, like, in the midpoint, do a quick little break. And I'm going to switch over the graphics settings to FSR Ultra Quality, just so I have a comparison on visuals. Because I know on my screen it looks fine right now, and of course on the stream preview it looks kind of okay. There is a bit of an issue sometimes with YouTube and how these things roll. It's a beacon. So let's deploy the beacon there. Is it a beacon? Why would there be a beacon there? Huh. Usually if they deploy beacons, it's elsewhere. Yeah, it's a beacon.
Resource probe.
It's not even in the resource field, you twats.
Jump gate, Argon Prime.
It's somewhere near the thing. Yeah, let's go. I don't fucking know. Did I start myself with some resource probes? Yeah, I did. So I might as well do this, actually. I know this is actually a half-decent little mining spot, so having this location bookmarked already would be actually quite useful. Another mod I have is, of course, one that allows me to build multiples of unique ships. And another mod which allows me to purchase unique ships. And another mod that will allow me to get more paint jobs from data banks, so we can have a bit of a fun painting things. And then a mod that will allow me to basically eliminate the RNG from engineering. I want to actually test that one up. I have not tested it before, so then I don't play that much with mods.
Satellite. Resource probe.
So, we're going to, of course, get going. I do wonder if we'll get any sort of good coverage here. I mean, it's something that's not usually streamed. It's not my usual thing to stream, but I wanted to give it a shot. See how well it turns out, how well it performs, and all those lovely things.
Jump gate, Argon Prime.
There's also a thought that I was having difficulty doing the tags, naming for the stream.
Argon Prime.
So I might want to double check some things there once I get there. Oh, do we have a mission here? Our first mission! Construction where is needed. Peace and stability. Patrol Argon Prime.
I knew I could count.
Oh, that's nice. Simple little mission. I mean, I'm gonna be here for a couple of minutes anyway, so yeah. It does sort of mean that for the next 20 minutes we're going to be here.
Sentinel.
But, oh well.
That's
what it is.
Vanguard. Chuyaku in Karkachua. Vanguard.
Let's see if there's anyone we can shoot. Maybe a couple of little cheeky things we can learn from data ports. Dank ports.
One moment, please.
If you are receiving this transmission, my plan is working. Now, I just need to dial in the Heretic's end coordinates and... Oh, I must go now. My captors will soon return, and there is so much more to prepare.
No! There's the first sighting of the fish.
Civilian ship A.
Oh, civilian ship, civilian airliner. Quickly, get all the military equipment out.
Container.
Micromotor. We are chugging a little bit on the frames here, of course, and being near this larger shipyard. Because this isn't really dangerous. If I fly around the docking bay, it's not gonna get fucked over and get shot to death.
Turret. Shield turret.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, I need to switch the mission over because it gave me that mission now, but I want to switch back. Oh, there is actually ships here that we need to get rid of.
Unknown ship.
That is probably a whatchamacallit. Ah, here we go. This is something we will want to shoot. Now, of course, this is just an elite, and I have a little, tiny little elite. You know, like Elite Dangerous is a. This is what elite looks like in X4. It's just it's a small sheep. Oh, how sad. One of the things that we will be doing is, of course, flying about, hitting things. I do know, of course, I did start a bit late. I wanted to start at 8, but then I wasn't feeling too great, to be honest. Feeling a bit sick, whatnot. Under the weather. But we slowly got there in the end. Come here, you little shit. I don't think I'll actually be able to catch him. Unless someone else catches him. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to catch him. He's currently going faster than I can travel in Super Cruise.
Argon. Manticore. M.
Oh, there's a Manticore troll ship. Yep, no, not going to be able to catch it.
Unknown station.
So let's just go ahead and put that other thing here quickly. What missions are they offering here? Salvage contract, fire lockbox. Collect items, deliver items. Yeah, that's a simple enough mission. As long as there's no fucking grenades in there. But in recent years I found out that there's something a bit iffy going on with that mission. So it's best to not to take it at all. So, whilst we're here, we're going to deploy a satellite.
Short range transporter.
I'm going to shoot a civilian airliner. Just why not? Now it's next to another ship, and I want to be careful I don't shoot the wrong civilian. There's that upper one. There we go. Neat. Efficient. Minimal casualties.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
And of course, those of you who are watching in future, you know, do feel free to leave a little comment or whatnot. I will very much enjoy to read your feedbacks and whatnot. Only if the volume for the game is too soft or my volume is too loud. I have tried to balance it on the basis of because I've not changed my voice volume in comparison to when I stream on Elite Dangerous, and I feel it's as a reasonable, nice point already. So the game volume itself might be a bit low on the basis of me trying to make sure we get things. Is this a little car that's running around on the surface? Like a little elevator. Oh, cute. That's sort of the thing I like about X4 Foundations. The amount of tiny details you see.
Unknown ship.
All the little things you float around and fly around. This is a wonderful little game.
Cerberus. Vanguard.
We do want to try and look around. Whilst I'm here. Not only for the objective thing. But also from a standpoint of, well, I need to get a few things sorted. So there's a shield component factory here.
Unknown ship.
Can we get this guy? Well, it's not really a guy, it's more of a it.
Colossus. E. Cerberus. Vanguard. Unknown ship.
What ship is that? Oh,
Behemoth. E. Colossus.
Behemoth-y.
E. Danger. Mammoth. Vanguard.
Whoa.
Theseus. Sentinel.
Mm,
Hermes. Vanguard. Unknown. Behemoth. E. Hermes. Asgard.
there's an Asgard. I so wish I could somehow fucking get that thing looted right now and steal it. Oh, that would be a dream in such a small order to be able to get an Asgard real early. I've actually managed to destroy a lot of Xenon sectors and stations in general.
Take you interested in a job?
What? Hack security panel. Decline. Can't do that.
Change your mind.
What pirate? Hello? SCA Saboteur.
Wow.
Skua. Nope. Of course not. What the fuck was that explosion? Don't know. What happened?
E.
There was a signal source, I think, another one. Yes. Right, it's definitely this direction. Is it up or below? Yeah, it's above. Around here? Around here. Ah, there it is.
Are you interested in a job?
Kill Darren Mile, Magnetar Mineral. Okay, that's a bit of a big ship if I remember off the top of my
Come
phone.
and find me if you change your mind.
Laser Tower. Mark II.
Oh, we don't want that laser tower Mark II.
Ilios. E. Laser Tower. Mark II.
It's gonna tank my reputation with the Holy Order, but hey, whatever.
Ilios. E.
You can watch this ship getting blown up. Cool guy, don't look at that explosion. They blow shit up and then just walk into it. Wait, how sensitive is the thing for detecting
Container.
bullshit things of on YouTube? Well, anyways. Pretty sure that's not a copyright song. Is it?
Container.
I think it was a wasn't it like a parody of a song, and then there's another parody, etc, etc, etc. A whole bunch of fucking mess.
T. Elite. Vanguard.
Hmm.
Theseus. Sentinel. Ammunition container.
Get this ammunition container whilst we're here. It's just 2 light smart missiles, but
Immediate backup.
at this current stage,
Container.
2 light smart missiles better than none. Why don't I just keep an eye open here on the radar? See if I can find any pirate ships flying about. No.
Tokyo.
Ah, intervention calls Tokyo. Welcome to Tokyo.
Jump gate. Unknown.
Flying all over the
Tokyo.
place in Tokyo. Wouldn't it be a shame if we blew up Tokyo? Oh, that's actually a bit of a terrible joke I've just made there. Hopefully no one notices.
Entering system. Second contact.
Let's just quickly jump here because I want to see the system and get it in the radar.
Oregon Prime.
Let me go back.
Tokyo. Entering system. Argon Prime. Minotaur. Vanguard. Serpent. Behemoth. E. Scimitar.
What's the scimitar? Ah, that weird, like, one of the guy designed, kit bashed out of existing 3D models.
Laser Tower. Mark 1.
Oh, look, it's a laser tower. That's if it has been marked as one of our targets that we need to kill. Fantastic.
Container.
I am losing a bit of reputation with those people, but whatever.
Mammoth. Vanguard. Ammunition container.
Eh. X4 Foundation really does have some amazing music.
Container.
Ooh, Claytronics. Is it only Claytronics? What else is here? Claytronics? Claytronics? I mean, it would be rude.
Thanks for your help.
Because it has been just abandoned here. This is quick save in case I immediately get blown up when I pick this up. It'd be a nice little bit of pay. I don't have enough cargo space. Because Claytronics is incredibly large, bulky material. And so
Centaur.
it's...
Mark 2.
I can only carry a few bits of it at a time. Sorry, I'm just taking a nice little ogle of the ships that are currently here, floating about and doing stuff. Because it is, like I said, this is of course a modded one.
Army.
Ooh, Corral, come here! Cool. Oh, if we could get this guy to eject. Oh, it'd be so great. No, stop! Stop, you little shit! No! Please, come back! Let me have your ship! Please! Please! Please, don't get speed! Oh, no. Please, someone stop him. Please, someone stop him. Please, someone stop him. Please, 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 please. Ah, this is a shitty little slow ship. Not good for intercepting. If I can get that Corral Kami and get them to eject. Oh no! They're making miles. Nope, too late. Damn it.
Ides.
We're gonna have a lot of that at the start of the game because it's, well, the start of the game. There's an unknown ship there.
Requesting immediate backup.
But if we move in
Unknown.
a right angle, if that is more another Kurakami, well, that'd be quite nice. For those who might be curious, I do
Unknown
play.
ship. Unknown object. Unknown ship.
I do play Excel Foundation with mouse and keyboard. This is more comfortable, even though I can play it with a controller.
Unknown object. Unknown ship. Argon. Unknown object. Unknown ship. Laser tower. Unknown ship.
No, it's already dead.
Laser tower. Unknown ship.
I mean, we can just destroy this to get the mission rewards for shooting another tower. What? I also need to check on. Well, where the hell is this thing?
Maria.
There's a Maria.
M.
What? Too late.
Cerberus. Unknown object. Ammunition container. M. Kojin. M. Kojin.
Ooh, Saboteur Kojin. Ew. No, it's too far. We'll never make it in time. We've already won. We've been defeated. Defeat. It.
Thanks for your help.
Well, we're at least making a little bits of credits. And reputation with the Argon Federation, which would be nice, of course, when we need to start trading or buying things, or trading, buying, selling, etc., etc., etc. Where are they going? Those are all the kestrels. Antigone. Antigone. Looking for any signs of pirate activity.
Kestrel. Vanguard.
Problem is they're very quick and the ship is not very quick. Aye. We may need to hunt for fortune elsewhere. Of course, unless we buy a bigger ship, then I can equip a couple of missile launchers and be of some kind of use. And mission done. You know, not much.
Jump gate. Unknown sector. Ides. Vanguard. Jump gate. Unknown sector. Buffalo.
But this is getting there now.
Entering system.
This automated message is being broadcast exclusively in the proximity of Heretic's End. Signs indicate that we will imminently witness the extraordinarily rare reactivation of a jump gate. The Alliance of the Word has assembled an expedition to study this rare event. A reactivation, able to be investigated scientifically, is an exceedingly uncommon opportunity. You are welcome to join us.
Mercury. Vanguard. Discoverer. Turn. Mercury. Turn. Mercury. Mercury. Vanguard.
So that's one of the story missions, of course, right there. Sorry about that yawn there.
Turret component factory. Unknown station. station.
Unknown station. I will probably sell the items at this Argon trading station. There's also a quest mission, a story mission that can be initiated here, and I actually kind of have to do it because it's part of a very important get one of the main characters through it. But for now, I just want to land.
Argon trading station.
And get these things in my inventory sold.
Successfully docked.
Do you guys not want the Claytronics?
Welcome.
No? Oh, for fuck's sakes. It's like it's like 2,000 per pop. I fucking just... It's a nice little bit of boost for my start here. Oh, we could buy space weed. Oh well. One dock it is.
Baku.
Oh, that is not a Baku. That... Scale plate. We are going to follow you, my friend, the moment you take off. Because no one likes scale plate. But I like scale plate. I like shooting scale plate.
Baku.
You have a little... How many people are on board your ship?
Get away!
No. I mean, I'll get away when I have your ship. And I do want to make sure I start blasting when we're further away from the station. Oh, there better not be someone trying to shoot my target right now.
We cannot tolerate your actions. Stop your attack immediately.
Oh, it's scale plates up.
Have to try harder than that. Okay, cheers for that, pilot.
I do think Arctic Fall will actually,
Oh, really going to get it now.
well, it doesn't really matter. What the fuck's going on behind me? Who's behind me? Oh. Terran Protectorate. That's gonna make things slightly awkward, I think.
Baku.
They're gonna fucking kill my target well here now.
Container.
Nah. That's upsetting. Well, I don't want to pick up the space weed. Fuck space weed. I need to pick up this.
Pilot, if you are hearing this independent pirate broadcast,
I was hoping actually I could get them to bail,
Antifa Free League's trade
and then we would have a larger ship.
want to help create a truly independent safe haven. Work towards peace and stability for all peoples. Then we need you. Do not hesitate. Check
Oh
your
yeah, what I want to do is of course put a thing here nearby this station.
Buffalo. Argon trade boa.
So that we can start getting data. Get eyes on trade routes, get eyes on ships, figure out where people are moving, and getting them clapped where possible. Yeah, they literally launched all their fighters. One of the fighters came over and shot the target I was trying to get to bail, and then they're just sitting there. Finger up their arse. Gotta love the Terran Protectorate. God damn. They really are saving us all, aren't they? Wow. Oh, I love the Terran Protectorate. No, I don't. I fucking hate it.
Vulture, Vanguard. Argon, Manticore. Vulture, Vanguard, Palace. Superhighway, unknown sector.
One of the different things I need to test with live streaming Elite Danger, excuse me,
Buffalo,
X4 Foundations is to check the viability of how well
Superhighway.
I actually handle live streaming it. Because as much as I enjoy this game, it's not as adrenaline happy as I would enjoy. So I tend to, well, sadly, fall a little bit asleep.
Buffalo entering Atikva's choice. 3.
So it would be important to try and play this, check how everything runs, check how I run through the entire stream. Do I get aggravated? Do I get bored? Do I get tired? Or does it run well? In addition with how hot the computer runs itself as well.
Magnetar.
Something important
Gas,
to note
Vanguard.
is the heat coming off the computer. Graphics cards wise, because I've got it here on the screen.
Civilian ship A.
I've got the metrics here on the other screen. I saw civilian ship. Someone screamed civilian ship. That needs to be killed. Hello? Hello? No one? Okay. I'll go fuck myself, I guess. What am I going to do with these Claytronics? There's only one place I can think of I'll be willing to buy this, and I don't really want to go there because it's Vigor Syndicate, and I fucking hate Vigor Syndicate. Vigor Syndicate can go suck a Vigor Syndicate dick right into hell for all I care. It's an equipment dock, and I want to go there. And put a little radar there. One of the guaranteed ones, of course, is there. And we, of course, need to keep an eye through this system for any obvious marks that would indicate a Kahak hive. Fortunately, of course, most of the time they're on this sort of horizontal plane. And usually, with a good render distance, you can sort of vaguely spot them existing in the distance. Oh, by the way, I just noticed.
Move along.
What? I wasn't even aware I was being scanned. Oh, I know this thing's a bit fucking slow, but if the police are able to keep up and scan me, I was like, I'm going to feel real sad. Oi, oi.
Argon
My life. Oh. Fuck my life.
Cerberus, Vanguard.
Also, they've got a mission here, don't they? Map. No, it's already expired. Shit. Oh well. Advanced electronics. Composites. You may fuck my life, but you won't fuck my wife. That's a terrible joke, I'm sorry. just of course all the other little there's a bunch of ships that I know that can be looted basically from just floating about. One of the mods adds a bunch of ships that has also added a bunch of extra ships that can be looted floating about as well. But I do like taking ships away from your pirates, because it's always fun to pirate a pirate. Yahar, but boots on the other peg. The delicious taste of hubris fed to another.
Cerberus, Aaron, E. Eclipse, Cerberus, Vanguard, Aaron, E.
Shit, was I muted there for a second? Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die of embarrassment. Oh, I'm gonna die of embarrassment. I mean, you are getting shot. You are having your rights get shot out. It's Kingdom Come. Little scale plate trader. I mean, I can't really get the final shot here. I won't get any sort of good money for it because I don't have a police license. It's kind of pointless for me to waste time shooting that.
Minotaur, Behemoth, E.
Also, there's a behemoth coming in now, so yeah, well. Your shit. Have a nice day.
Superhighway, Atikva's Choice, 1.
Note to self at 52 minutes. Because I swear I don't know if I had myself muted there for a second. That's going to be incredibly embarrassing if I didn't. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die of embarrassment.
Jumpgate, unknown sector.
Not really, no. I'm just overly dramatic, I guess. Eh.
Entering system. Silent witness. Barbarossa.
No, if only we could loot a Barbarossa. Unfortunately, we can't. At least not yet.
Mandalay.
Oh, what's going on here?
Unknown station. Turn, Vanguard.
One of the big issues I have with, of course, with the whole of the Tides of Avarice DLC is they add this big pirate faction. Yet no one's fucking going in and fucking stomping them into the fucking dirt, which they would do with normal pirates. Vigor Syndicate can happily fly their pirate ships around in Argon space, and they don't ever shoot them down. No one ever shoots them down. Ever, even as they fucking plunder things. It's like scale plate can exist in a system for more than half a second, and everyone will descend on them and shoot them to pieces. But yeah, hopefully when they do the update and add the diplomacy update, we can maybe actually see something actually happen there, and we can actually go to the factions and say, hey, let's fucking put these people in the dirt. And they can go, sure, let's go, it's going to be awesome. And we can have them eliminated. It's like weirdly up to the is put on the player's shoulders that no, the player has to now deal with them.
Elite. Sentinel. Unknown object.
I guess vengeance is sweet when it is served by thyself.
Entering system. 18 billion. Entering system. Silent witness.
Where is that little thing?
Unknown object.
There it is, I think. That's the... No, that's a landmine. What's there just a landmine here? That's weird. Whose landmine is this? Don't care. Destroying it.
Data vault.
Data pod.
Elite. Sentinel.
Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. Right. Here's the panels to repair on this thing. Come on, open. Yeah, it's gonna be easy if I just do this. Get the external camera because I've got it. I might as well abuse it whilst I have it. Nothing on there, so it's just gonna be those ones inside there. Right. And we can get these little things pressed. Let's just check here. Any additionals? These are of course the ones there and there. That seems to be the next one to do. Those, of course, joining us in the middle of the stream, or perhaps watching in the future. A reminder, of course, that we are, of course, playing Elite not Elite Dangerous. I'm in the ship that's called Elite, but I am in the X4 game. Ah. Can you tell I've had a bad day? Because I've had a bad day. Alright, I actually was contemplating not streaming at all. Oh, God damn, I wish I didn't. But you know what? I did. I did. I did genuinely stream. Despite everything, I did stream.
Elite Sentinel. Docking granted.
Despite everything, I did stream. I did get up. I did stream.
Vulture. Jump gate. Windfall. Jump gate. Unknown object.
Despite the overwhelming urge to just say fuck it and just get in bed or just sit and play Kenshi. At the end of the day, you gotta stay consistent. You gotta stay
Vanguard.
focused. You gotta stay
Smart chip.
on top of the ball. You've gotta stay working. After all, at the end of the day,
I can count on you.
Jump
consistency, strength is all very important things for me because I need to keep my mind, body, and soul
entering system.
in a good, healthy state to maximize my ability to work on 3D models. And to do so, I require to be in a good state and forcing oneself not necessarily to do something you don't want to do, but something that you wanted to do, but then you don't feel too great, so you, but you make an excuse of like, but I feel a little bit poorly,
Cerberus.
so I won't do
Vanguard.
a thing. But at the end of the day, you should do that thing.
Unknown object.
It's all weird that in this system, that gate shows renders from a distance as being active when it's not, in comparison to other gates that show up as rendering as either active and they're active, or they show renders from the distance as being inactive and then going active because they're a gateway that is somehow story related or from a DLC that opened up later, so you have a gateway that comes there. But it is slightly weird that is the case here with this gate over here. Yeah, well, whatever. Hey, what was I going to say? Ah, yes, for those, of course, who are joining us a little bit late. Doing a bit of X4 Foundation streaming. Probably going to go for another half hour, I think. And we're testing to see if the system works well and is stable enough to do this kind of thing. My apologies, everyone.
Unknown object.
The hyperspace gate, that is offline, goes nowhere. It's just shut. Like one of those things that, of course, they added all these things over, not only just for decoration for the lore and everything, but of course from a standpoint from the game, from a gameplay standpoint, of course, it means that, and from a modder's standpoint, is that there's a lot of gates that are already here that you can easily enough go click on the gate and say, okay, I want this for my special mod. I'm gonna go from this gate outwards, which is nice for them to have, these things to be available for those people who are going to be doing things like that. But for the life of me, I can't remember now if all the gates here are shut. But I just wanted to double check again. Yeah, see, this one rendered as inactive from a distance
Unknown
away.
station.
That's a turret component factory. I can tell from this distance. I've
Unknown object.
over time learned to recognize what's what in this game.
Turret component fact. Unknown object.
Future help with repairs.
I knew I could count on you.
Sure, I'll pick you up.
Turret component factory.
It's like usually like these little missions, like it's like for, I guess there's the start when you just need to get reputation and you need to get things, you know, a bit of a first bit of cash. They're actually kind of nice. They also encourage you to fly from one location to another and dock with a moving target. And I feel it's actually quite good for from a starting point. To do these things, open door, please. What? Wait, is she already here on the floor? No. Manager's office. That's where she is. Yes, Miss or Sir.
Hello.
Dude looks like a lady.
You don't have enough room on your ship right now.
Really? Oh yeah. But don't worry, we can fix that in a jiffy. See, what we're going to do is we're going to say here, like, Ryan Turner, promote to pilot. Now now magically, woo, we're going to be able to fit in there. Wow. And I'm also going to fit in there. Holy shit. How does that work? Ooh, that's weird. Fuck my life. Fuck you. Headbutt the living shit out of you.
Elite. Sentinel.
Give me control. Get off my chair. Get in the pod. In the back. And just sit there and contemplate your life. Woman, hurry up.
I'm aboard your ship and ready to go.
Now see, if I undock, she's like, oh, it's just still climbing up there and I already undock. It does seem a little bit rude, if you ask me. Okay, now before we do go that direction, let's just make sure we stop by this trade station and deploy a large beacon there.
Unknown object. Memento Mori.
Memento Mori.
Vulture. Sentin Wreck. Memento Mori. Wreck. Memento Wreck. Memento Wreck. Wreck.
Memento Mori. Ah yes, this is the wreck of the Kahak Obliterator. A truly horrific thing. Ugh. Even just seeing the dead version of it gives me shivers. Oi! Anyways, but yeah, I've got a little station there. I've got that one marked. And we're going from there.
Jump gate. Silent witness.
Yeah, just excuse me. I'm just sort of going like this crazy. I know it might irritate some people or get a bit on their nerve, but you know, I'm just checking if things work. Ah, I forgot I mentioned that I was going to try and see if I can switch this over to FSR high quality. We'll have to play around with things, I think. Maybe on another stream. I might want to just fully watch the stream back later and see how well it comes out. See how much background noise, if the game volume's alright, and so on.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Alright, their ship is around here somewhere.
Lockbox. Advanced electronics factory.
Wait, what's the objective here now? Find a way to Profit Center Alpha. Forget about that, there's a fucking Minotaur here.
Minotaur. Raider. Mine. Minotaur. Raider.
That is a 100% something I want to get. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Get them to bail and have myself a upgrade ship. Which will be brilliant. Really push the tempo of this game.
Mistral. Vanguard.
There is of course also a pirate
Phoenix. E.
destroyer. Unfortunately, I don't really have the
Raider.
equipment on hand to be able to destroy that. Oh well, swings and roundabouts. Oh, you're a little bit too fast. Can't quite catch you. You're going to be near that station, and then you're going to get blown up. Which is going to be unfortunate.
Unknown station. Minotaur. Raider.
Well, it's scale plate officially now, so maybe. I mean, it did. The problem is I don't care about it hitting you. It's just more about you need to start bailing out of your ship. Honestly, with how little crew it has, we might have actually stand a good chance of making this person bail out of their ship. As long as I don't get hit. A long, tedious death by 1,000 cuts. Yeah, just bail. Just bail. Just bail. Just bail. Just bail. 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 Get out of your ship. 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 Give me your ship. Give me your ship! Aw,
Container.
that's unfortunate. Anyways, what was that mission again?
You're finished.
Find a way to Profit Center Alpha. That's going to be the gateway over here somewhere. There it is. Erebus.
Erebus.
That's a lot of medium engines. guessing it's more designed for turret combat than actual... Oh no, it's got a main gun. Never mind.
Unknown ship.
Ah.
Cerberus, Vanguard. Albatross, Sent Scorpion.
That is not a Scorpion. That is a Yaki ship. That is definitely a Yaki.
Tonios, Nemesis, Vulture, Tonios, Nemesis, Tonios, E, Mineral.
Hmm.
Entering system, Profit Center Alpha. Buzzard, Sent Albatross, Vanguard. Vulture, Vanguard. Elite, Albatross, Mammoth, Sentinel, Nemesis, Vanguard.
Okay, find a way to $2,000. That is...
Unknown station.
Was $2,000 down this way or this way? I can't quite remember off the top of my head now. It has actually been a bit of time since I played this game. I must admit. Escort trade ship. The thing is, it's Taladi. Their trade ships are capable of punching above their weight very easily. Yes, I already know this tip. Wow. Yeah, $2,000 is up.
Osprey, Vanguard, Osprey, Sentinel.
I think. I can't remember now.
Vulture, Vanguard. Civilian ship, D.
This is a random civilian ship in the middle of nowhere. That's the criminal target.
Unknown object. Kojin. Taladi defense platform.
Yeah, there we go.
Unknown sector.
Oh, not this fucking thing.
Hey,
We're escaped slaves. Don't fucking shoot us down.
ones from the pre-shutdown gang maps. This is the way to the
Yeah,
old
it's the way to the park to shit and fuck. Oh, shut the fuck up. Who cares?
Container. Valor.
If I could get... Oh no, they've killed everyone who was around. I guess that was the slave now getting shot to shit, but hey. I guess that wasn't the way to the old Federation. Hey! Sucks to be you, boy. Sucks to be you.
Ammunition container.
Okay, let's pick up these things. Ah! We'll fill up on missiles. We need to sell some of those missiles.
Welcome to Grand.
Where are we going? Guiding Star.
Moreya. Kurao Kami.
The fuck?
Bisha Mountain.
Holy shit. What ship is that? Well, it's got a big crew, that's for sure.
Turret. Bisha Mountain. Kurao Kami.
Guiding Star. Is it that way or that way? I for the life of me can't remember now.
Bisha Mountain.
I want to actually check that out here because it's sort of like one of these modded things, a little modded ship. It's added by one of the mods. I do wonder how I'm supposed to get it, because I don't recall it seeing its blueprints anywhere. It's basically a Yaki captured... Well, captured a old Odysseus. The old version of it. I'll need to compare it to... I want to compare it to what... See if this has got any sort of notable differences between it and the... Paranet one.
Engine. Boa. Unknown object.
It's not this station. It's Guiding Star.
SE.
Hey!
Buffalo. SE.
Find a way to Guiding Star. Yeah, that's right, dude. I'm fighting you. Fight me. I'm afraid of no SE. Who knows, maybe this one ejects out of their out of its ship. Accidentally blow out its brains of this AI. And I can steal its ship. It's just a mining ship, but at the same time, I can also use it as a trade ship. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. 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 Don't worry about finding your way to the thing you wanted to land at. Don't worry. Oh, it's actually here right now. We're just quickly doing a tiny little detour. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Get the fat ass thing. Come on. Come on. Right. Where's my ship?
Elite. Sentinel. Docking granted.
There is the thing I need to land with, but whilst I'm here, I'm just going to pause for 5 seconds. I'm going to say, okay, my ship, Ryan Turner, work someone else for me. And you are going to be the captain of that little SE. Congratulations. Oh, is this guy going what direction? You need to go and land at Taladi. Dock and wait. Now, I think I already carry all the crew I need to do for a a nice good old ship for purposes that I need. But it is at least am I the right way around? No, I'm not the right way around. Wait, let's
Chimera.
flip over around here so I'm the right side up.
Bisha Mountain.
Yeah, they're going to there. I'm not gonna be able to get.
Profit Center.
This woman hired me to get onto to a ship because they missed their ship. They're gonna be missing their ship a lot more. The way this shit's going on.
Bisha Mountain.
Oh, that Bishop Mountain is being killed. It's kind of sad.
Osprey.
I hope there's a way to get them to exist after they get destroyed. I don't know if they can build more of those. That'd be kind of upsetting if it is. Yeah.
Magnetar. Mineral. Vanguard.
Magnetar, don't teleport, please. Please let me.
Out of docking range. Docking granted.
Bang! High speed docking. Okay, watch this. He's opened the door. He's getting out. Alright. Yeah, what? No, we're getting off the. Hope you enjoy flying in space! Woo! That's fucking epic! We're in space! Fucking hell.
Body defense platform.
Full of shit. What was my other mission? Shakedown. Set to active. Oh, there's a Taladi. Destroy criminal traffic. You know, might as well pick that up. Whee! So, we already have another ship. Which is quite neat, quite nice. To have at least one more vessel in our arsenal.
Tour bus. B.
Tourbus.
Container.
Careful. Precise. Accurate. Elimination of criminal elements. Everyone starts going fucking crazy. Because what the hell? Who did they just shoot? Yeah, I shot someone. Don't worry about it. Calm down, everyone. Because it usually takes a bit of time for those things to spawn in more things, so you can actually just come here and do a couple of little things checked here. Do I want to actually keep this thing, or do I want to just scrap it? Because the SE is kind of bad. It's the only thing it's going for is it's cheap. And I don't really have the facilities to make use of a shit ton of them, so we're just gonna tell them, hey, you know, when you land there, strip it of everything. Don't worry about repairing it. We're not going to repair it. I just want the money. And we can maybe use that to buy a different ship. Along with what we're going to get from the missions.
Container. Mass transporter. F.
Criminals.
Alien ship. D.
Oh man, there's so many civilians here that we need to gun down. Careful now. I don't want to accidentally shoot someone that I shouldn't have shot.
Container. Razor bill.
Ministry of Finance. The Min. Min. Mindustry. Okay, you've landed there. You're going to sell your things, and I'm going to get a whole load of dosh. Now the question is, do I buy another ship maybe? I'm kind of tempted. I'll only be able to do something simple. I do want something with a bit of troop capacity, which would be a Magpie. It can carry 8 crew.
Thanks for your help.
But that's not exactly enough to break the bank and I can, of course, get a ship that can carry a decent amount of
Promise.
other ships.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Anyways, we want to do the other mission. What mission? Where was it? Yeah, shakedown. City active.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Yeah, let's just give the autopilot to get us there. Whilst I contemplate. Yeah, ideally, you need to either get a because ultimately I want to get to the Manticore. Not Manticore, the Minotaur Raider. It has a decent crew capacity, which allows me to use it for boarding actions, and it has a decent speed. Because if we take, for example, the Turn Vanguard, a transporter, even with a travel engine, it's incredibly painfully slow. Or not. And if we go, say, for example, look at the Argon Federation, options for a ship that I can get now that can have a decent amount of people in is, of course, like something like the Drill, the Sunder. The Baku actually has a decent amount of people. Mercury, Idis, Baku is 23. How fast does this thing fly? Not great. It is a Baku. It's sort of like a modded, a kit-bashed modded version of the mining drill as a transport, and it's got the issue with what the drill has, which is it's fucking terrible. Okay, I want to get a couple of those things, you know, so I can have a pirating squad that can pirate things, of course, as the name suggests. Well, not so much pirate things, but be able to actually have a team.
Entering system. Silent witness. Autopilot.
Have a team of fighter ships or of marines I can use to take control of a larger ship.
Isha Mountain.
Yaki Bisha Mountain destroyed.
Marina. Cerberus. Vanguard.
Huh.
Enemy spotted.
Mandalay.
What other options are there, maybe? I don't know. I don't have the Odysseus yet in my registry here, so I can't really tell. Interesting, it's got a little bit of a blob there, so it doesn't it does have less turrets.
Behemoth E. Bishamonten.
Holy shit, there's another Bishop Mountain. But I'm here to destroy
Range transporter A.
much smaller fish. There's real big fish, but yeah, I've got smaller things to fry. It's not my issues to be doing those things.
Container.
I would like to be able to see what's happening here with the frames on the side of the stream. See if things are going fine. I do fire through here, for example, like this. How much frames? How much is lost?
Monitor. Cobra.
How much is gained? Flying through a manufacturing complex. Ah, I've flown through the advanced electronics beam. Oh. Okay, we have more criminal traffic. Yeah, there we go.
E.
What? Splat, splat, splat.
Container.
Are you interested in a job? Come and
No.
find me if you change your mind.
There's another signal source here.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, there it is. Split is like, aha, we fight you, and suddenly they know that Split not enjoying this. Yeah, well, it's not about enjoyment.
Civilian ship A.
Or war-like fucking race is like getting their ass kicked by Argon.
Container. Short range transporter A.
Are you interested in a job?
Decryption modules, I don't have any of those.
Change your mind.
Make you regret that. Oh, you want some more? That's fine. I can take one hit.
Don't let them get away.
Short range transporter A.
Don't worry, they will not get away.
Advanced electronic container.
So scared now. Haha. Split's almost ready to quit.
Monitor. Cobra.
You let Split live?
Arden. Cerberus. Vanguard. Cobra.
Actually feel tempted to try and shoot that Cobra. See if I can get them to
Reported.
bail out of their ship. Because if I can get them to bail out of their ship, it's my ship, not their ship, you know.
Thanks for your help.
Danger.
Oh shit, well, we're getting our shit handed here.
Mamba.
Let's run. Maybe we can get this one. Maybe this little Mamba. You can bail, bail, bail. I'll bail out of your ship. I want a new ship. I need a new ship.
Cobra.
Nope. Maybe we can get you, convince you to bail out of your ship. How many people are in your ship, anyways? 8. So if we can get you to bail twice in a short amount of time that you're going to be alive.
Dragon.
Oh, no, already dead.
Cobra.
Come on, bail. Oh, some of them left already. Oh, but I don't think they're gonna be. It's gonna make it in time. No, that would have been such a good ship to have.
Thanks for your help.
No. Oh well, the Argon Federation at least pays a whole bunch of money for
Engine.
murdering that. So hey, swings and roundabouts.
Escape pod.
Oh, hey, there's our patriarchy escape pod. Oh, it would be a real shame if someone wanted to shoot that. It'd be a real shame if I completely fucking missed the target.
Monitor.
You don't stand chance against
Jump gate. I take fast choice.
Right.
Entering system. I take fast choice.
Xenon spotted.
Cobra. N. Mamba.
Thanks for your help.
Argon. Manticore.
Well, I guess there's nothing really is happening, and we don't really have anyone chatting in live stream right now, and we're gonna be able to just have to see what's happening on the other side there. Wait, I'll have to go check those things.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Get me autopiloting to there. That'll be, of course, a while before we can get to that station. In the meantime, I can go back to checking that thing out that I wanted to check. With the Mishamonten. So, because okay, it's got a lot of storage. It's capacity to be like basically like a big ol' combat trader. It does have a lot of crew. I wonder if that's more than the regular crew for a ship of this size. It has a good travel speed too. Ooh. Yeah. But of course it means trying to get one from Yaki, which will be mayhaps a little bit spicy. Can't remember if this ship has got. Yeah. The usual Odysseus has turrets here on the sides. There's a large turret here, and not turrets like that. So that's what they've done there. And they've added the little blobby thingies from the other ships they cut off from there and put in there. I do quite like it. Yeah, I think we'll call it for here now. And we'll pick up again another time. I'll make this specifically a save. That is the all mod all DLC. And we'll make that a little file there. So we always have a little file of the live stream things separate from everything else. Simple. I still don't have an outro screen, everyone. I'm real sorry. I just got this short break and I've still not gotten to it. Thank you for those who have watched, and of course those who watch from, of course, you'll be noticing that the screen is now going incredibly slow and stuttery. That is because, of course, I'm Alt-Tab, and X4 Foundations gets a bit finicky when you Alt-Tab, even though it's borderless windowed. Whatever. Nevertheless, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a good week, because this is, of course, Sunday, so we're having a Sunday thing going on and everything, whatnot. So, have a good week, everyone, those of you, and try not to do something dangerous, you know. Better a boring, remember, is it better to have a boring life, or life that is too exciting and you die early? That's also the whole thing to remember.